It is always a great moment here at Lockkeeper's Cottages when
in Bowlocks.
In Bowlocks, when we welcome a great, big, enormous guest, and they don't come bigger than this. He's one of the greatest living rock legends of our time. Earlier, we saw him keeping up the rock and roll image for which he has become known. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Liam Gallagher!
How are you this morning, Liam?
All right, man.
Are you an early morning person?
I'm smoking.
You're smoking. Yes, actually, that is not a smoke machine this morning. That was
just me.
Just kidding. Do you think your family will be watching this morning?
Oh, yeah. Hello to James and Lennon and Pat.
Morning, gang. Do you know what? Liam, it's lovely to have you here. We've got to nip off. Already we've got to nip off,
cool.
because I gather there is a sizzler about to happen. Is that right? It seems extraordinary to bring a whopping guest on and go straight to a sizzler, but that's the sort of logic we have here on The Big Breakfast. Here's a sizzler. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, cool your boots. The moment has arrived. He's played Main Road, he's played Nebworth, but this morning, ladies and gentlemen, for one day only.
He's in the shed.
He's in the shed. Ladies and gentlemen, Liam Gallagher. Morning, Liam. Welcome to the shed. An honour to have you here. And that's a lovely welcome. Thank you very much, Chris. Now, the greatly anticipated fourth album, Standing on the Shoulder of Giants, is due to be released at the end of February. Hear that? Yes. Blimey, loving that. How does this album compare to the previous three classic rock albums?
I don't know, man. It's a little bit psychedelic, a little bit.
It's got a little bit more psychedelic.
Just a little bit, yeah. It's a little bit of a twist to it, you know what I mean? But it's not that different, you know what I mean? Because it's still good rock and roll.
People will recognise it as Oasis. It's not going to be
oh, definitely, yeah. I'm not, you know, singing in a reggae accent or anything.
That'd be brilliant if you did that. Pull that out from nowhere.
Yeah,
or if you just abandoned instruments, just did dance routines like a boy band. It's tremendous.
No, I've been practising that, yeah. No, it's just, you know, still rock and roll.
Still rock and roll.
Yeah, we like the way we sound, you know what I mean? And I'm not changing for no one.
Well, you see, I felt with your last album, I felt Noel put that down a little bit. He was going, it's old punk rock. But the point is, there's loads of people struggling to make something as good.
It was the best album that come out of that year, anyway.
You've written your first Oasis track, I understand, this album as well, entitled Little James. Can you tell us something of the story behind that? Because I know that's a tribute to Patsy and her son, James. Yeah,
I just playing these three little chords, messing about, and it's, you know, pretty rubbish at first, and then I just wrote these words all in one go. It took me about 5 minutes, you know what I mean?
And so how did that become then a song on the album?
I don't know, I didn't play it Noel, because, you know, he's one of them. So I played it a couple of other people, and
What do you mean he's one of them?
He's one of them, innit, you know what I mean? You know, he's one of them. So
Would he have done that?
Oh, yeah, so I played it all his mates, and then his mates went, going, yeah, have you heard your kid's song and that? And then he sort of, like, preferred to go with them instead of me, you know what I mean? So that was it.
So you reckon if you'd said it, he'd
have gone? I think Paul Weller said it was a good song, so then automatically he thinks it's great now. So.
You think, does he listen to Paul? Do you think
I've got to go through Paul first.
Oh, does that enrage you?
Yeah, it does actually, yeah. But never mind.
I wish we had Weller now down here for a prop so we could sort it out, lock the shed doors and sort it out.
Terrible thing when you got to go through 40-year-old mods, eh? Easy.
No, keep it coming. I'm not. Okay, so anyway, you've got this song, and it's now. How did it get then on the album? So Paul Weller's approved it.
Yeah.
So that's the big tick.
Yeah, and I had to write a check and that.
You had to write.
Yeah, a couple of grand and that.
A couple of grand to get it on there.
Yeah, man.
But didn't you go away and they sort of
No, I played it him on a guitar and that, and then for it to go on an Oasis song, it's got to have the band. You know what I mean? It can't be just otherwise it'd just be a Liam song. And so they went away and I went away and I come back and they'd rearranged it and put a band on it and it was all right.
Well, it was a nice surprise when you got back and they'd done all that.
Yeah, it was very nice. Yeah, saves me doing it, wasn't it?
That's exactly right. Exactly right. Well, you moved actually.
I was actually moved. Yeah.
Joking apart, but you quite moved when you came back. It was all arranged in there.
Yeah, it was nice.
Okay. And what did Noel and the rest? Do you know what? I've kind of done that. Now, last year, Gwigsy and Bonehead left the band.
Yeah.
And this is something of a mystery. So I had Noel down here in the shed, and he says, I still don't know why they've left. Are you any the wiser?
Yeah, that's all right. No, because they don't want to tour, you know. They don't fancy the touring thing, but, you know, you've got to tour in a band like this, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the spirit of rock and roll, it's right there on the road.
It's like, you know, it's not something that's we just decided to do, yeah, we're going to go and tour this band. We've been touring for years, you know what I mean? That's what makes Oasis. You make an album, and then you got to go and play it to people, and that's what it's nice to do, you know what I mean? So they wanted to probably become a studio band, and oh my dead body.
What are the things that get you down about touring? What's the sort of downside of it?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Nothing. I'll probably miss my kid. I'll miss my kid this time, you know what I mean, and my wife and stuff. But you know, we're lucky we've made a few quid. You can bring them out. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's easy. You know, you can work your way around these
Made a
things.
few quid.
No, you can work your way around these things.
Good understatement.
No, you can work your way around these things, can't you? You don't
yeah.
have to be like, you know, biting a wife and a kid and that, and you're not going to see them for 9 months. You can bring them out. It's easy.
So this bonehead and Gwiggsy, you think it's purely because they didn't want to talk?
But I think so, yeah. Well, that's what they said to me. I haven't spoken to them.
It just seems like madness. I mean, even if you
Oh,
look
it's
at
total
the
mental.
profile of your classic Oasis fan, well, we know people
Well,
who love rock,
listen,
people who love rock and roll,
anyone,
love to see him live, don't they?
anyone who'd rather stay at home with the missus, man, than come on the road with me, man, must be a bit tapped.
They must be, do you know what, they must be insane.
Insane.
No, that is insane. No, it's more than that, it's unsane.
It's unsane, yeah.
It's outsane.
Yeah, it's outsane. It's downsane.
It's downsane.
Yeah.
Any more sanes we want? Hussein.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think it's physically it's a better looking lineup without them?
Yeah.
You've got
Andy Bell and Gam.
yeah. Do you want to tell us a little bit about them?
Just two guys who's been in this band, Heavy Stereo and Ride and Hurricane, who signed the same label as us, and you know, we just done a couple of gigs years ago, and they just look cool. You know what I mean? You don't have to, you know, sit down and explain what you want from these guys. You know what I mean? They know straight away. You know what I mean? They're from the same mould.
So they've slotted right in there.
Straight away, man.
Is it like Bonehead and Gwiggsy were never there now?
No, they were there, man, but they're not now.
They're not now. That's it.
No, they were definitely there, but they're just not now. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay, nice one. Now, global success in the music industry is often defined by a band's ability to conquer America. How important do you feel it is to do well in
It's
this
not important to me. It's never important to me. You know what I mean? We go there because people buy records. You know, there's plenty more places to go than just America. You know, that's a record company thing. You know what I mean? They say you got to conquer this. I'm not asked about conquering America. I'll do it in my own time and in my own way. You know what I mean? The first time we toured England and Europe, and it's easy to do that. Once you get to America and you're there for 5 weeks, you know what I mean? They're talking a funny language and, you know, they're force feeding you all these big fat sandwiches and that. You sort of like get a bit, you want to go home, you know what I mean? But I'm used to it now, so I'll be able to do it easy.
Do you think the Americans kind of get Oasis?
Not really, no. Some of them do, but like, the majority of them never get me. Because I don't get them. But, you know, I'll have a go. But, yeah,
Noel and yourself have sometimes appeared to be the last true rock and roll band boys.
Yeah.
I'm on record as saying you are. How much has fatherhood do you think changed you? And can you give me any tips
Right,
as a father to be?
It changes you from day one. As soon as you see the baby pop out, you know what I mean? You're not the most important person in your world anymore. The baby is, you know what I mean? And that's a bit of a shock.
Because up till then, you always think in terms of yourself.
I'm the man, you see. I was the man. But I'm not the man anymore, you know what I mean? And like people ring up and they don't want to speak to you, you know what I mean? It's like your mum. Yeah, they go, I was Lennon, you're going, yeah, but I've just maybe foot on a coffee table, never mind. You know, and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So that has to automatically big change, but as in changing for rock and roll, once that's in your soul, mate, that don't go away. You know what I mean? You can't automatically not become rock and roll just because you've had a baby, you know what I mean? I'm mad for it still, mate.
Okay, yes! That's the phrase that pays. Okay, they're loving that.
Yes, easy.
It's a greatest hits catchphrase.
Exactly.
I love that. See what you see right there, right. Do you see yourself being in Oasis in 5 years' time?
Yeah, totally. And 10.
And 10?
Yeah.
Just going to keep on going?
Yeah, man. Until, yeah. Why not? If the music's right, then yeah. You know, as long as I've got my hair cut, man, I'll be there, you know what I mean? If I start losing any of it, then I'm off, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I'll be there for 10 years, definitely.
OK, do you know what, viewers, if you've got any questions for Liam, please, you've still got, how long? 30 minutes to get them into us. 30 minutes. Here's the numbers, 020 8985 all the ones. Or you can go on 020 8985 all the twos. If you've got any questions whatsoever for Liam, obviously, you know, don't go too full on. Do you know what? It's now time for the 7:51, and what else could we choose but Go Let It Out by Oasis. It's my pleasure to have Liam Gallagher in the shed, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome. It is Tuesday, the 8th of February. I'm Helen Chamberlain.
I'm Johnny Vaughan.
I'm like him.
Certainly. And here's what's still to come on this morning's show. After the news, I take my daily dip in today's papers. They're all right this morning. A few funny things happening in the world. It's the paper review in the papers next.
And then at 8:20, we sit down with your man himself, Liam Gallagher, and ask him some of the many questions that you phoned us with.
At 8:30, we talk to Jason Priestley, ladies and gentlemen, live in the house, about his role on stage in London's West End. But what's happening right now, Liam?
Phil Gale.
Exactly right. Hello, lady, big breakfast. We've been joined in the house by the front man of the most influential band of the last decade, rock and roll legends Oasis, and of course, it is Liam Gallagher, ladies and gentlemen. agreed to answer absolutely any questions that you, the viewer, want to know about him, the band, his hopes, his fears, his aspirations, his inspirations. We've been flooded with your questions, so without further ado, should we crack on? Yay! Pig! OK, here we go. What is your first childhood memory? And that is an email from Ivana Tinkle.
Getting stung by a bee.
Getting stung by a bee?
Yeah.
Where? How old?
Never mind where.
How old?
About 3 months, 4 months or something.
About 4 months old?
Yeah, something like that. I was in a big pram outside my grandma's house in Ireland. I just got this big wasp or a bee on my knee. That was it. And that's when I developed, yeah, my voice and that.
OK, nice. And that's what I put it down to. OK. Your question, please.
Mary Jane Thornton from Bristol says, David Beckham has been quoted as saying he wears a thong. What is your preferred type of underwear?
It's a very good question. That's exactly the sort of depth of question we want.
I don't wear them.
You don't wear them?
I don't wear underwear.
No kecks at all?
No
you are
kecks at all.
keckless.
Keckless, man, yeah.
Keckless today.
Commando style.
Keckless.
I'm angry.
OK, here we go. This is from Claire House from Portsmouth. If you had to choose between playing football for Man City or having the chance to meet your idol, John Lennon, obviously this is hypothetical, which one would it be?
Man City.
Man City. Good. Your question.
Amanda from Newcastle says you've had your baby son that you called Lennon. What would you have called a daughter?
Grace.
Grace. Any reason behind that? Just like the name?
Just like now, I think it's ladylike.
Elegant.
Yeah.
Grace.
Yeah.
OK. You're renowned for your punch-ups. If you could punch any... I've decided with my child, yeah? If it's a boy...
I'm not going to be beating him up, no.
If it's a boy, for me...
crack him.
If it's a boy, Dave. Girl, Ian. You're renowned for your punch-ups. If you could punch anyone in the world, who would it be?
Oh, it's easy, man. My old man.
Your old man?
Yeah. I have to give him a slap, yeah.
Hey! Have you thought about what part, what combination of punches, a flurry of punches, or one time down?
Oh, just a killer right hook, man.
Killer right.
Yeah.
OK, thank you very much.
Deck out your dad.
And then followed by a knee.
Do you know what? You say deck out your dad. That's a
whole new
great
item
idea for a
for the
competition
show.
on the Big Breakfast.
Deck out your dad.
Deck out your dad. Deck out your dad. Good idea. Memo all departments, deck out your dad. New competition starting next week. Opening contestant Liam with his father. OK, go on.
Right, we know that you don't wear any kecks. So Sarah Grimes in Stockport wants to know, what do you wear in bed?
So personal.
What? Has she
you wear in
been to school, this girl?
Doesn't say on the card.
What do I wear in bed? Nothing, man. Nothing, man. Of course, yeah, man. I don't want to ruin my clothes, you know what I mean, by wearing them in bed.
You have bed clothes.
Such a good point.
I fold them up,
I buy clothes for bed.
Take my clothes off, fold them down and get into bed, you know what I mean?
You fold them up?
Yeah, man.
You fold your
I
clothes
fold
up,
mine. I'm institutionalised. That's why.
Yeah. Susie One from Manchester says, how's fame changed you?
Good question.
Not
Apart
really,
from the Wodge, obviously.
It's not changed me at all.
Nothing at all.
Apart from you can buy nicer stuff.
Yeah, but that's, you know, it didn't change it all, does it? You know what I mean?
But is it what I think also? Is it hard to sort of?
It's what you put in the nice clothes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can wear nice
Okay,
clothes.
not underwear.
But exactly, you know what I mean? Or big flash card. It depends who's in the flash card, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've been the same since I was in the band. You know what I mean?
But is it hard to sort of keep hold of who you are like that when you presumably surrounded by?
I don't think of myself as famous. You know, I don't wake up in the morning and go, "Wow, today I'm famous." You know, I just go and do my thing.
Yeah, but when you go at your front door, everybody is talking to you because you're famous.
Yeah. No, because I'm in a good band. That's what I was talking before.
Well fielded.
And a good band
Okay,
made
here we
him famous.
Okay.
Dave Smith from Portsmouth says, which song in the world would you most like to have claimed as your own?
God, it's imaginative though. He's really done that.
Let me see out there. Across the Universe by the Beatles.
Across the universe by the Beatles. Okay. Here's the next question. Are you making an Oasis documentary? Any plans to do that?
No, I don't think so. No.
And that's Wayne, Isles and Bradford. Why wouldn't you make a sort of documentary of the Oasis?
Mate, there's enough been said about this band. We just want to make music now, you know. There's loads of documentaries about and that, you know what I mean? We just want to get on and make music. You know. But, you know,
What about a
I'm
film?
sure someone will make.
Would you ever make a film?
Oasis the film.
I'd like to make one, yeah.
I think Oasis cartoon for children.
I'd like that. I think that'd be very good, yeah.
Just a cartoon.
Yeah, I've been to the cartoon thing, yeah.
And just voice it over and do whatever.
Yeah, man. We'll get you doing my voice and that'd be good.
Don't, you're playing with my dreams. Okay, after Steve Craddock, which other singer would you most like to do a song with? And that's from Jeff Evans from Glaisbury.
No one really, probably. No, because I weren't meant to do that. That was just an off-chance thing, you know what I mean? I don't like playing with anyone else. Just my band.
Would you let Fatboy Slim remix any of your stuff?
No, no chance.
But I heard an interview at the NME Awards where somebody said to him, apparently Oasis would like you to remix one of your songs. And he got really excited about it.
OK. It says here, this is Melissa Bird, who I think, again, has had a formal education. You are such a style guru. Do you have a stylist, or are you able to choose what you wear yourself?
I'm able to choose myself, mate. Yeah.
OK, so you make your own choices. And also, does it...
It's trouble, doesn't it? You know, people choosing clothes for you. You know, that's back of...
Right.
I like it. I like it.
Loving that.
Yes,
now.
Man.
Edgy.
Get in there. I'm just warming up now.
Just
mate.
warming up. You are. It's edgy. Let's go.
On a similar wavelength to the David Beckham thing, does it annoy you that your personal life gets just as much media attention as your music? Margaret Hunt wanted to know that from Middlesbrough.
Yeah, it does, yeah. But, you know, that's life, you know what I mean? You know what you're getting into, don't you?
But what's the most extreme sort of intrusion you've had into your life?
Just people follow me around the park with my kids, you know what I mean? You know,
what's the story there?
I ain't got a clue. I don't think there is any story. I don't think people really want to see me pushing my kid around the park, you know what I mean? And if people do follow me with a camera and push me around the park, they're going to get slapped. And that's the end of it. And because, you know, I'm there to have my music criticised and that's it, you know what I mean? Not follow me baby around the park, you know what I mean?
Questioning your pram technique.
Exactly, you know what I mean?
Look, and he made a slip, look.
Yeah, look at him. He didn't,
see how he picks up a nappy.
Look at him. Yeah, he didn't put a nappy in the bin.
Yeah.
The dog will slip on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Whoops, they'll say, and 3 photographs showing that nappy going in a bin.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
National news, though.
Exactly, silly, innit?
I think, you know, I think that's it. We've run out of questions, ladies and gentlemen. Except to say, are there any questions from the gang here on the floor? Anyone here perhaps like to ask a question? Perhaps the carpet monster or his invisible friend Grafton that exists only in the portals of his mind?
Yeah.
He's a tricky guy, this one. Go on.
He is very tricky. It's all right, though.
Yeah. I'd just like to say, are you as happy with your new album as I am when I heard it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Licky, but well judged.
Very licky, yeah. Well, I am happy with it, yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with everything we do.
You going down the pub later?
Nope. Got work, darling, mate.
Working man. Working man.
Right,
off to work. Do you know what? Liam Gallagher's been handy this morning. Thank you very much, mate. Really nice to have you down. Do you know what? This is Channel 4. You're watching Liam Gallagher aboard your big breakfast.
Yeah!